Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Welcome to another planty video. So today I thought I would do a kind of quick continuation to the recent video that I posted of my plant updates and showing you my new plant room and whatnot. In that video I said that I would make another video to show you what was in my propagation boxes and just what's going on with my propagations. So that's what I'm hopping on here to do today. But then I was thinking that I would love to do like a propagation series where I just kind of document the progress of my propagations and try out different methods of propagation and just like everything propagation-y. Because let's be honest, that is really one of the funnest parts about keeping houseplants is making more houseplants. It's just, I love it so much, and I love anything that's like experimental. So basically, I think that is what I'm going to do. So for today's video, I'm just going to take you through, show you what I have in a couple of my propagation boxes, talk about those a little bit, show you some of my other propagations that I have going. I actually kind of recently started a new batch of propagation, so I guess it's a good time to kind of, you know, document how it goes. So yeah, let's just hop into it and see what I have propping. Okay friends, so this is the first propagation box that I am going to show you today. This is actually the most recent one that I have put together. This propagation box is only about a week old. And yeah, you can see it's only half full of sphagnum moss, and that's because I have been making so many moss poles that I have completely ran out of sphagnum. I have more en route, but it's not here yet. So for now, it's just half a prop box, which is fine because you can actually fit a lot, so it's all good. But like I said, these have only been in here for about a week, so there's no like crazy roots or anything to show yet, but I just wanted to show you what I do have propagating at the minute. So as you can see, there is a lot of Cebu blue in here. I actually chopped up my like one long vine of Cebu blue into a bunch of single leaf cuttings. So they are, you know, hopefully rooting up in here. I'm sure that they will. Look at this leaf, it's my favorite one. Oh, it's so long and pretty. I love it so much. So yeah, a few different cuttings of Cebu blue. I have some Tradescantia Nanook, which I'm not a huge fan of. I just wanted to take some cuttings of mine because it was getting so long and wild. I will probably just like give them away or sell them, or I don't really know. They're just chilling. Some Scindapsus pictus Argyrius, very cute. There's a couple of those in there. Some Hoya linearis, which I'm really excited about, one of my favorite Hoya. And I actually have another cutting that I took on the same day, and that one's propagating in water, so it'll be interesting to see which one roots up first. And then I also have a Hoya rotundiflora or rotundifolia, I think it can go by either name, cutting right there. I think it's just one leaf, and yeah, they're so cool with the rectangular foliage. So I did look like yesterday, I think, and there's not really many roots except for the Tradescantia. Like I said, these root up so quickly, and you can probably see. I'll just pull it out a little. But look, oh my goodness, it has so many like little fuzzy roots already. Look at that! Can you see how long that is? It goes all the way down there. Like these roots so quickly. It's outrageous. My goodness. It's just living its best life in there. Like, okay. So that's great. I'm like curious to check the other ones, but I don't want to pull them out. No, there's not much going on there. I'm just going to leave the other ones. So that's what's going on in here. I love sphagnum moss prop boxes. They are such an easy way to propagate. You basically just put some moist sphagnum moss, a layer of moist sphagnum moss on the bottom, pop your cuttings in it. I usually just like to kind of cover the node a little bit, and then I just pop the lid on and basically forget about it. I know you should be taking the lid off like once a day or something like that to ventilate it. I will leave mine covered for like a few days at a time. That's probably bad. Do as I say, not as I do. but you know, I've had good luck so far. So yeah, really love this method of propagation, and I will definitely keep you guys updated on how these are doing. I think in a couple of weeks we will come back and check on these propagations to see how their roots are progressing. Okay, this is the next propagation box that I have to show you, and this is a bit of a hot mess. This is what I have referred to as my crappy propagation box in the past, and it's basically what I have just thrown, like either wet sticks or just like random vines or just things that I don't necessarily want to put in the garbage, but I'm not like super invested in. Oh my goodness, this is hideous. Don't judge me, okay? So let's see if anything is rooting. Right away, I can see a fuzzy little root right there. Oh my gosh, I love when roots are super fluffy like that. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so fluffy. This is, I believe this is a little tiny Cebu blue cutting, and it is obviously rooting up, so that's super cool. I'm gonna put them back in there. You live your best life. I have another Cebu blue. That one doesn't look like it's really doing too much. Oh, that's on that one as well. There's another like fuzzy root attached. I have a little interesting looking Adansonii here. Oh, it looks like it might be starting to root. I can't really remember when I put these things in here, so it's not very helpful, but I'm gonna put them back. I have Scindapsus again in here. It feels like this is rooted. It's hard to grab out. Oh, it is! Oh, check it out. That's awesome. Can see that fluffy root right there. Cute. That's awesome. And then I have some random vines over here. It looks like they are Monstera Adansonii, and there's also a baby root coming in there. These vines with like not really any leaves are normally something I would just throw away, so I think it's really cool to just kind of like be able to throw them in here instead, and if they root up, then they root up, and if they don't, then, you know, at least we tried. There's another root right here. So that is basically what we have got going on in this one. Oh, and I also should say that I keep these propagation boxes either on the very lower level of my shelves or on the floor, because when I had this box on the top shelf there right under the grow light, the top layer of the moss was completely drying out, and it was just like it was just way too much light. The bottom was staying like soaked, but the top was just completely drying out, so I decided to move it lower, and now it's fine. It stays consistently moist, and yeah, they do really well like this. Okay, and then I thought I would show quickly some of my water propagations that I have going. So like I said, I took a cutting of the linearis and put it in water at the same time as the moss, and it actually has little baby roots forming. You can see them there, kind of. It's really hard to see, but there's tiny little roots forming. So cute. I also have some Cebu blue in water, not too much going on yet. Oops, wasn't even focusing. There's not too much root-wise going on yet. And then string of hearts, which have not been in here for very long. There is a little bit of roots happening on the variegated one. You can see right there and right there. But yeah, they haven't been in here for very long. All these cuttings have only been in here for about a week so far as well. And then I also have a Hoya Bella cutting in here. It's only been in for a week also, so no roots really happening yet, but I'm sure they will come. And then I do have some begonias that have been propagating for probably a couple of weeks now, and there's quite a bit of roots in there. There, you can see them. So cute. This is Begonia Medora. And then I also have my Begonia Brazilian Lady, my Begonia Benigo Pink, and Begonia Linda Dawn. These guys were having some mildew issues, so I chopped and propped them, and you can see they're all rooting up pretty well in there. I need to change this water soon. And then I have some more begonia medora over here, and some variegated maranta, which I'm pretty much always propagating. This hasn't been in here for long, but it wouldn't surprise me if they have already rooted. Yes, there is little roots there. These root up so quickly. Oh, and my pink princess, which I am rerooting after it rotted in an attempt of leca. And it did put out a new leaf too. I guess while we're here, I will also mention my single leaf Hoya sigillatus, which I got a couple of months ago from a local nursery. They had just imported them in, and I bought this as a pretty full little plant with a lot of leaves, and they all died except for this one, and this one leaf doesn't even look very great, but it's still hanging on, and I'm pretty sure it's rooted up in here. Maybe next time we can take it out and check out the situation, because I'm very curious. And if you watched one of my recent videos on string of hearts, you would know that I have a lot of string of hearts propagations going. This is using the butterfly method in sphagnum moss, so I will link that video if you're interested in learning more about that. But they all are doing pretty well. And then last but not least, I did want to show my little, alocasia bulb. I know I just showed it, but it's already grown. I mean, I just showed it in like a recent video, but it's already grown. It's so hard to show, but it has a growth point that's gotten a lot taller, and it's gonna put out a leaf soon, and I'm gonna be so excited. There, you can see it. You can see it right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. I am truly so excited for that because I'm just so proud that this bulb rooted up for me. Also, I love potting up propagations and watching them take off, so maybe that could be another episode, like potting up a bunch of my propagations. I think that would be really fun. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of ideas of like propagation themed videos. Another idea I have is to do an experiment of different rooting mediums, like comparing water, sphagnum moss, cocoa coir, perlite, and doing an experiment over like a couple of months to see which ones root up the fast and just comparing them all. I think I will start that once I get my sphagnum moss. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of propagation themed videos that you would like to see from me. I would love to hear your suggestions. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more planty content. I have a Patreon that's always linked below if you're interested in bonus content and supporting my channel. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you are all doing really well. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.